days. That's going to happen east of the river. I want to thank you. When you were chair of the council, you had Mr. Brown's amendment and took it through the council. And so I want to thank Mr. Brown first for the amendment because he believes in parity. We ought to have the same thing over here everybody else has. Let's give him a great round of applause. Kwame Brown. See, it's really ironic. The three of us got elected at the same time. Kwame Brown, at that time, Councilman Gray, and myself were elected in 2004. And all three of us lived east of the Annacostia River. And then Yvette, mighty team. Anyway, let's say happy birthday to Yvette. Her birthday was Saturday. She had a hell of a birthday party. Come on. Say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
I would like to, Mr. Mayor is a multi-talented guy, and I just want to advise him, don't put your day job.
I've seen the blues better. Again, I want to thank Mayor a round of applause for implementing it. You know, he is in the situation of having to pass it on the council, and then as mayor, he now is implementing it. I don't think it would have been happening this one kind of mayor. So thank you, Mr. Mayor. Appreciate it. We're looking forward to the expansion. Those of us who live further up over in Congress Heights, around Alabama Avenue, up Martin Luther King Avenue, I just talked to Terry, Mr. Mayor, and said, you all look hard, the 13 budget of bringing us a circle around because we want to shop and we want people to shop over here too. So really a great day. I tell you how much I feel about this. I'm giving away 4,000 turkeys on Thanksgiving. And our first registration started this morning. I had promised my staff I'd be there to help them with it, but I decided to come here and leave here and go there. So again, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Yvette. And thank you, Kwame Brown. Even though we're technically in Ward 7, Yvette and I claim Ward 8, Ward 7 together at Ward 15. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Mayor, thank you for your good work and having such a great team to make this happen as we, with the initiation of the council when you're a chair. And also a special thank you to Kwame Brown that Mr. Brown brought this forward to the council and to the committee and said this is about parity for our city. And so, Mr. Chair, thank you for your leadership on that, and together we've made this happen. There's three things I want to say about why this is important. The first thing is so much of our transit system is bringing commuters in and bringing commuters out. There's a reason why this is called the Circulator. The Circulator circulates us between neighborhoods and connects our great neighborhoods across the city. So Mr. Barry, Ms. Alexander, this connects our three wards together so that we can shop together, work together, live together in a way of why public transportation is so important. The other thing is I want to thank the council and everyone involved for keeping it just $1. That is extremely important because as we know that our public transportation system, it not only does it connect us to amenities, but it connects us to economic opportunity. And that is something that's extremely important to our families on both sides of the river, and the Circulator will help us do that for $1 rides. Then the last thing I want to do is thank the people of Ward 6. This bus line, we didn't have a whole bunch of new money, but we knew we had to get the Circulator over east of the river. And so we had a line that was, at the time, underutilized, running north-south from Convention Center down to Southwest. And so what we did is that we transferred those buses in order to populate this line so that we could have the Circulator on this side. And so with the suspension of the route in Ward 6, and with the great help of WMATA, creating the new 74 line, and really making all this work together, it was through partnership with WMATA that made this happen. And that's a great thing for our city, but also it goes both ways. We always like new shoppers to come to our Harris Teeters and all that, and of course we'll come to Safeway. But it all makes us one city, Mr. Mayor, so thank you to everyone.
like pride in our great city, is it? You know, the gentleman who is vested with the responsibility of making these things happen after the decisions are made is our DDOT director. And I'm really proud to have a DDOT director who is a can-do person. Please join me in welcoming Terry Bellamy, our director of the Department of Transportation.
Good morning, and thank you, Mayor Gray. It is a pleasure to be here with you to celebrate the success of the DC Circulator and its expansion each of the world. I also would like to thank the council members for your support as we try to put this service into operation today. The Circulator was created 6 years ago, and to make it easier to get around downtown DC. And in August 2005, there was about 92,000 riders per month. Today, we have over 500,000 riders per month on Circulator. The Circulator low fare, convenient schedule, unique style, and especially the branding will make it kind of unique. It is the talk of the region. And now for the first time for Circulator to bridge Ward 6, 7, and 8 across the Annacostia River is a great day. I would have to note that we're having great success on the construction of the 11th Street Bridge. So in the months to come, you will see parts of the 11th Street Bridge open up, and you may see some detours as we successfully complete that project. But anyway, we hope that Circulator will be able to provide a unique travel experience for the residents of 6, 7, and 8. I want to thank the DDOT team, Go DC Go, because you will probably be getting a mailer with your free ride so we can get you accustomed to riding the Circulator. And Councilwoman Alexander has it there. We want you to ride the Circulator, and we'll be doing a lot of outreach to get more and more people to use the service. And finally, the Circulator drivers. They don't know me. I get on the bus all the time, but they are some of the best drivers in D.C. I watch them help people all the time, and they will be the best ambassadors for D.C. government and D.C. Circulator. With that, I want to thank everybody for coming, and we're going to do a ride today. And we hope everybody will ride Circulator today. And John will give us some direction. Mr. Mayor?
All right, John, you want to come up and tell us what we do next? We're not cutting a ribbon, we're not shoveling dirt, we're jumping on the bus, right? Come on. Okay. You don't have to. I'll let Terry get into the details of that, but as I indicated earlier in my comments, this is really a beginning, both in terms of time as well as the number of stops along the way. This is an expansion that I again want to underscore is the first step. Terry, I don't know if you want to address the issue of, the 7 o'clock hour.
What we're doing with the service is we're matching the same hours that we run in Capitol Hill and Union Station route. So we're matching that. And then the good part is that we still have our model partners that will still be running their routes later into the evening.
If there are no other questions, we'll ask John to come up and tell us how we're going to take the next step.
We have 2 buses, and everybody's invited to join us on the buses. We're going to ride the route from here across the river to Barracks Row. The buses, obviously, the route goes from there all the way to the Potomac Avenue station, but we're going to be stopping at a restaurant, Lavagna, on 8th Street, in the 500 block of 8th Street, and everybody's invited to a reception there hosted by DC Surface Transit. So hope you all will come along. I think it's both buses here, right? So thank you all.
All right, the bus here is, this bus here? Oh, all right. All right, let's open up the doors so folks can get on.